All right, next step when creating a project. So in the infantile stages of making your project, one thing that I really am very big about, why do I care about watching your project? If you can't tell me why I should care, and you're just thinking, oh, well, it's just so good, but you don't have an answer, like, why are we watching this now? Then why your project is not gonna have any weight. If you're, this pretty much you're just making just something to say you made something. You need to establish your why. And I know that a lot of people, like the Simon Kinnick, who I probably mispronounced his name, but as an entrepreneur, you learn a lot about the why, the feel good, the bigger picture. A lot of marketing trends today focus on the why. Some coffee, hold on. Tell me what your why is. Not just like, why are we watching this? That's a huge aspect of your why, but why did you make this? So one thing I come across a lot that I find really funny is that, you know, in the entertainment industry, there's a few of us who have a little bit of a ego, and you know, we just make it a I'm trying to be PC, it's so hard, but it becomes a circle jerk of I'm so awesome and this is my so awesome, so I made this film to show how awesome I am. That's cool. You might think you're the most clever person in the world and you're like, I'm so funny and sarcastic and clever. This project's gonna be like, people are gonna watch it and be like, oh my God, why didn't I think of stuff like that? You might think you're the most clever person in the world, but you might be the only one that thinks that. So if you're, like I said, if you're just making the project to pretty much just show off who you are, that's such a self-serving project, it's not gonna sustain. So, and that's just my opinion. You know, I think a bigger thing to showcase, and maybe a better, more polite way to say this, the thing to know is why you're making it. Are you making it to launch your career? If you're making it to launch your career, what do you want us to know about you? If you're a filmmaker and you're making this film that you wanna show your storytelling abilities, what elements of storytelling do you wanna show that you're an expert in, and therefore make sure you have those elements. This will also really help identify your non-negotiables. I think, you know, why should I give a shit about your project? Why should the audience give a shit about your project? And what is the purpose of making this project for you? If you wanna, you know, show that you're a great actor and you wanna expect to work on a bunch of other projects after this, and you want to get cast in major projects, or you want to, you know, be a writer, I want to show my writing, whatever it may be, and the people that you put in your team, which I'll get to at the next point, make sure you're all very clear on those aspects. Okay, if you want me to, you know, express more on these things, let me know.